All right, we're live. All right, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Noland Pruitt. Come on in. Welcome to Real Talk with your boy Noland Pruitt. Y'all park right there. We got a great show coming to you. And you just join us. We have an amazing show coming for Real Talk. I haven't been on in a while because I have a lot of things working behind the scenes, but I'm back. This is where I started, baby. I started talking to y'all. I started communicating with y'all. So do me that favor. You know what to do. Hit that share button one time and share with all your friends, your family, your frenemies, everybody. Come on. We're having a good time tonight. We're going up tonight. It's a Thursday night and everything is feeling all right. I hope you guys can come in with us and just have an amazing time, all right? I got a special guest I'm getting ready to bring to the stage, to the show. She's co-hosting with me tonight. Y'all know who it is. Y'all already know who it is. And do me a favor, speak to me when you come in, too, so I can see these comments coming in here. I see everybody. Get ready to get it started. Get ready to get it cracking. What's up, everybody? Y'all speak as you come in. You're watching Real Talk with Noland Pruitt. But not only is it Real Talk time tonight, but it's Real Talk meets Mimi Land. We in the building. What you know about Atlanta versus Houston, Texas coming together. We get ready to have a good time tonight. I hope you got your laughing. I hope you're ready to laugh. I hope you're ready to cry. I hope you're ready to just be entertained for a good 40 minutes. Real Talk is back. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Woo. Gotta turn that down because I get caught up in that song. What's up, everybody? We get ready to kick off the show. I am just excited to be back. I'm excited to be here with you guys on another Thursday night. Of course, Real Talk has been on hiatus because I've been doing behind the scenes work. So what does that mean, Nolan? I'm so glad you asked. I'm getting ready to explain it to you. Real Talk is going to concerts. We're covering events. We're covering conferences. So I've been flying out. I was just with my boy Vincent Bohannon a couple of weeks ago. I will be in Indianapolis with Bishop Noel Jones in a couple of weeks. And I'll be back with Vincent Bohannon very soon. And I got my conference coming up, the I Matter Creatives Conference in June here in Atlanta, Georgia. I got a lot going on. But I see everybody. Y'all speak to me when y'all come in, and y'all know what to do. Hit that share button one time, like, share, and comment. Let's do it again. Together as a class. Y'all listening? Like, share, and comment, and we'll it's gonna be a great time. All right. So I'm giving you some time to get your something to drink. I know you just getting off of work, and I'm getting ready to bring my co-host in, and we getting ready to do this thing. Miss Mimi Land is in the building. I'm so excited to have her. Houston's own. She's royalty. She's Kojic royalty. She is just everything. I mean, she can explain who she is, but of course her bloodline is Dr. Betty Nelson, Bishop Nelson. Her brother is the preaching machine, Brian Nelson. Oh my God! But her sister Albanita, herself, talented, anointed. I love her. I actually love her. We're gonna have a good time because she's crazy and I'm crazy. So I'm getting ready to bring her on. You know what? I was gonna do a whole long introduction, but welcome, y'all in the building. Hit that share button, and I'm gonna bring to the stage none other than my girl, my homie, Miss Mia Nelson Tatum. Y'all clap your hands. Come on, clap your hands, the virtual world. What's going on, man?
Hey, friend.
How you
doing? I'm good. Listen, I'm good.
It's time to turn lights, camera, action, huh? The people been
absolutely. Let's give them what they want.
Let's give them what they need. Listen, I want you guys to come in and speak to Miss Mia is with me on Real Talking tonight. She's taking over my show. She's not gonna do too much though, but we're gonna give her some room to take over the show, and we're gonna have a good time. Tonight we're just doing nothing but real. Listen, Mia, I'm so known for bringing on artists and preachers and interviewing them, but tonight we're doing straight current events. We're talking from the heart. But before we get into that, I have to introduce yourself. Let you introduce yourself and tell a little bit about yourself, your platform, so the people can know a little bit about you on my platform and around the world. All right.
Well, as you know, my name is Mia Nelson Tatum. I come from a long line of pastors, preachers, evangelists, singers, but at the end of the day, I'm just a girl from Houston, Texas. I'm your best friend, your cousin, your auntie, your niece. I fall in every category. Okay.
For sure.
I'm a wife, a mother, a friend, a sister, and I'm just a human being. That's all it boils down to. I bleed the same blood everybody else bleeds, and um, I think that I'm at a point in my life to where transparency is my ministry, and so that's
Mm.
who I am to the core. Is a transparent being willing to sacrifice myself for the greater good of other people.
Check this out. We got to get into. Let's go and hit it now while the people are coming in the sanctuary. Let's go ahead and hit this topic now. You were sharing something because I've been following you for a while and I've been stalking you for a while. Don't tell everybody, but I'll tell. Oh, and she'll be back. She'll be back. I don't know what happened. I'm getting ready to let her share one of these stories of her testimonies with you guys. As soon as she comes back, I'm gonna let you guys know a little bit about her start because this woman in her story is just. And then we're gonna get into hot topics. We're gonna talk to y'all. We're gonna bring you guys on the show, and then it's gonna be a wrap. All right. So let me get Miss Mia back on here, and then we'll be right back at you. While we're doing that, let me go ahead and just mention my conference. Okay, so let's talk about the I Matter conference while we're waiting on Miss Mia to come back. The I Matter conference is going to be it's just going to be amazing. Listen, it's for all creatives. So if you're an author, a singer, an entrepreneur, a preacher, do anything behind the scenes, out front, I Matter, it needs you to be in the building June 4th and 5th, of course, in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's it's the biggest networking I Matter creatives, bringing all creatives, bringing people who are in the forefront, bringing us all together for 2 days, for us to have an iron sharpens iron experience, for us to get to know each other, for us to love on each other, for you to make meaningful connections, to build your ministries, to build your churches, to build your businesses. Vendors will be on lock. All the gospel artists is going to be in the building, known and unknown. The baddest musicians are going to be there. So I need you to be there. If you want to register, you need to go to Anywhere Faith. That's anywhere, like WEAR, anywherefaith.com/I Matter. Anywhere, WEAR, faith.com / dang, that's a long website. But I need you to go to that website. I need you to register today so you could be a part. Listen, Mia says she's coming to I Matter. I thought I heard her say.
Yes, I gotta be there.
Listen, so
I have to be in the building.
People, everybody who's going to be somebody's going to be at the I Matter conference. So I want to have you there. I want to see you there. I want to meet you. We want to meet you. We want to shake your hand and we want to build with you.
Absolutely.
But Mia, before the enemy came in and tried to knock you off the show,
Listen,
I want you to share a little bit of. I've been following you for a while, and you were sharing a little bit of your testimony. I don't know if you do share this publicly, but you had some situations going on, and then how God like kind of brought you out of it. It was a story about your brother. He took you around downtown, and he drove you around, and he just spoke to you. He ministered to you. Can you share a little bit about that story?
absolutely. So it was in 2006. I was at my mom's house and I was on a computer. I had a spirit of crook on the inside. And so I was always trying to, yeah, I was a crook, honey, scammer. Anything you want to get over on, I'm your girl. So I'm at my mama's house.
You were City Girls before City Girls was actually came out.
Listen, I'm not new to this. I'm true to it.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So I was at the house and I was on a computer at the time, and I was making checks, and my mom was gone. I was at her house. Everybody was gone. It was just me. So it was just knocked at the door. So I didn't answer the door because I wasn't expecting anyone. And whoever it was, they turned the porch light off. And when I went peeped out, it was about 10 agents at the door. And I came outside and they were like, "We looking for this person." And it was me on the picture. And so needless to say, I went to jail, got booked in, called my mom. And I'm just like, "My mom in jail, this is the bill," and yada, yada, yada. And so at that point, I felt hopeless. And it was my brother who came to pick me up from jail. My brother who bonded me out and came to pick me up from jail. And what's crazy
and her brother is the pastor, Brian Nelson. For those who do not know, her brother is right. Pastor Brian Nelson.
Mm-hmm. He came and he picked me up from jail. And about 3 weeks before this happened, he told me, he was like, "Mia, I know you're doing something wrong. What are you doing?" And I just looked him in the eye. I was like, "I'm not doing nothing. Like, I don't know what you're talking about." Right. But he already knew. he already knew what was going on. And so he drove me around downtown Houston, and we talked, and he began to pour into me and just encourage me. He said, I know it looks rough right now, and you got a long road ahead of you because we're going to have to fight this case. He said, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. You don't see it right now, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. He told me, he said, Mia, we go through things for a reason. He said, you don't know why you're going through this. And I honestly did not understand. I knew I had done the crime, so I was going to have to do the time. But I was just like, Lord, why did I even do this? Like thinking, why did I make this dumb mistake? And it was my brother, the pastor, who was human enough to ride me around downtown, to pour into me, not judge me, not badger me, not fuss at me, not discipline me or rebuke me. He said, there is going to be victory after this. And I'm sitting here looking at you today, honey. It has been, I got off probation in 2016. I was on probation for 10 years. And so when people don't understand why I go so hard for my family, because it is my family who have rode for me through the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. My mama, the evangelist, was there for me. She hugged me through that. And so that's why we're so close knit, because my family I've been through so much. The other day was my birthday, and my brother wrote a card. And in the card, he talked about how I had been through so much, but it never failed, that God always sustained me. God always brought me out. And that is how you know that you are called. Not when everything is going right, but when you can go through and the Lord can bring you out, and you can be transparent enough to tell of the goodness and not be afraid.
Point. Listen, I need you to clap your hands for this testimony. Matter of fact, I need you to give God praise for the ones who got a good family.
Absolutely.
I need you to give God praise for those who have a good family, because unfortunately, everybody's family may not always be on one accord. But I tell you,
right.
I thank God for the family He placed me in, because I don't know where I
Absolutely.
would be without my mother, my father, and my sister, and my aunt Gloria, and my aunts and uncles. It takes a village to raise.
It
But without my
does.
intermediate family, I tell you, I don't know where I'd be. So I dare you to just clap your hands, church, for a good family that the Lord has placed upon you. Mia, I love it. I love it. One more story, and we get ready to get into fire topics. Listen, we got some hot topics. Not even hot topics. We call it over here at Real Talk, we call it fire topics. All right, so we get ready to get into some things, but I need you to tell us a little bit about my girl. I don't know if you knew this, but me and Alvanita were in New G for a little stint while she was there. She popped in and popped out, but of course, I was there. We did the live recording in Chicago. And she tagged there is no was it she tagged one of the songs on the album, but I got a chance to meet her. Tell us a little bit about how your heart is, and kind of where you are, and her memory. Just speak a little bit about my girl Avenida.
Well, I miss Avenida every day, and because I am the one in the family that looks almost identical to her, that's a different kind of hurt, because I go places and people will call me her name. Even sometimes my mama will call me Avenida, my brother will say Avenida, my sisters will say Avenida. And Avenida's death really shocked everyone because of the way that she died. It wasn't a car accident. She wasn't murdered. She was talking like me and you are talking, and she just slumped over and died. And she could not be resuscitated. They tried to do that for about 45 minutes. She wouldn't come back. And, we prayed as a family, and it still hurts. It still stings because of things that she went through probably a year before she died. Or even, I would say, years that she went through, but majorly the year before she died. And just knowing her heart, just knowing some of the things that she felt, it still bothers me. However, it also pushes me to be a voice. So Avenida still lives in my heart. I think about her every day. Avenida was so precious. She was forgiving. She was honest. She was just a great person, and the Nelson family misses her each and every day.
Listen, I just want to tell you, I ain't no prophet, but I do have the Holy Ghost. I just really want to share with you. I think a mantle has been passed to you, and you are picking it up very well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
A mantle's been passed, and you are picking it up very well. Very well.
Thank
All
you.
right, let's get into fire topics. And I have, listen,
Come
we're going
on.
to go back and forth. Mia's going to take one. I'm going to take one. I may have to tell her which one she's going to take. This virtual world, listen, if we were side by side, but we're going to make this thing work. I want you guys to be in the chat room. Tonight, I promise you, I'm giving cash apps out. So Mia, we have to look for the ones who are going to be the most energetic, the ones who are communicating with us, the ones who just want to get some lunch tomorrow. I need to see the comments.
Can I see the comments? Can I see them too?
Yeah, so you would have to go on another device and go on Facebook or YouTube.
Got it. I'll do that.
Yeah, so Mia, first of all, if Mia's searching for your comments, y'all better be right. All right.
I'm gonna be searching for them.
Listen, the first topic, I have to get into this. There was a post on Instagram, guys, and it's been shared everywhere. I was sent it today. I was actually trying to send it to somebody else. But influencer MJ Harris, for those who follow him and for those who do not, he's an amazing influencer. He's an avid representative of the LGBTQ community.
Right.
Letters, so many letters. But anyway, ABCD. And so he posted something that really caught the attention of a lot of people today, Mia. And the post said, "Date in private, pop out married."
Right.
Let me say it again for the people who didn't receive it. Date in private, pop out married. Mia, what does that mean in your spirit when it comes to this new generation? Because I am a millennial. After me is Generation X.
Right.
You are a little bit.
I'm a millennial too.
You're a millennial?
Yeah, I'm 39. I'm a millennial.
Okay, I didn't. Dang, millennial covers a multitude.
Yeah, it's a wide range.
That's a very wide range. So us being millennials, what does that mean? What should that mean for us? You being a married woman, but what should that mean for us?
That means keep your business to yourself. Everything that you're doing, and I can attest to this because when I was dating my husband, I was not on social media. Like, really, no one knew that I was dating except for the people in my church family and my family. People didn't know. And you have to be careful because you have a bunch of people, and I hate the word haters, but you have a bunch of people who carry a spirit of covetousness, and they see you posting. They don't even know what your backdrop look like. All you see right here is this backdrop. You don't see the rest of this house, even though it's immaculate, but you don't see the rest of this house. You just see the backdrop. And so what people will do is they will see, oh, Mia got this and Mia got that. And then they will start planting seeds to try to stop what you're building. And so sometimes that's where wisdom, knowledge, and growth comes from, because you'll understand at 39, I'm not posting and doing things that I was doing at 29, because now I understand the mindset of the people. And that's even like being an entrepreneur. You ain't got to tell everybody what you're doing. The Bible says write the vision and make it plain so that when you write it, you can run with it. Not get on social media and tell everybody, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, girl, and I'm dating him. I'm over here starting this business. Sometimes you have to do things in silence and then come out with your flyer, say my business is open, come check me out.
Let me be a devil's advocate, because shouldn't you want to tell the world who you date? Don't you want to do those TikTok challenges with your boo? Don't you want to be what's it called? Couples goals, hashtag couples goals. Like, what is this mindset coming from, Mia, that people feel like we always have to? I get it. No, I totally get it. But is it safe to do that? Because
that's a
lot
mindset.
Of people will really challenge your relationship and how tight it really is, or it feels.
Absolutely. And that's why you can't put everything on social media. You have to be in a place to where your relationship is so secure and it's so tight. That is the meaning of the wedding band. That's why it's a circle, because nothing can go through it, nothing can break through it. So your relationship needs to be so tight, especially if you are new in a relationship. Your relationship ain't gonna be able to stand some things. If you knew at being an entrepreneur, your business ain't gonna be able to stand some things. It takes for you to grow in that thing. You don't have to tell everybody where y'all going and what y'all finna eat. Like people that do that, I be like, there is something deep on the inside. That's why I say when you grow up, you no longer have that mindset to where you taking pictures of everything you eat. You got to tell somebody every time you go out of town. You got to tell somebody, "Oh, I'm going here. I'm going there." Baby, people fly all the time. That's a person that's not used to nothing.
Listen, can I share some wisdom? This is it's so elementary, but my parents blessed me, so let me bless y'all. Don't post every trip you're going on because there's
That's
a
right.
home, there's an apartment that you're leaving empty while you're out of town. And so while you're posting your vacation, somebody's scavenging your home and trying to break in and see what's going on. So you have to be, my parents would tell me that all the time. So listen, I guess our judgment tonight on that is keep your stuff private as much as possible. Mia, can we post every once in a while? Or just don't post at all?
I think you can, but I think I have seen this so many times. Well, even friends of mine, they post their boo, and in 6 months they done broke up. Not every post is about sad posts. He ain't this, he ain't that. Well, girl, and then you want to tell people, well, stay out my business. No, you didn't got me through 3 seasons. Keep posting because I want to see the finale.
Keep posting.
Keep posting. I'm invested.
Next topic. I'm so sick of it. Mia, can you introduce us to the DMX land? Tell the people about
Listen, DMX was just this rough, rugged alpha male, honey. And he was it for me. It was the ruggedness and the bulldog in his voice. I was like, yes, DMX. I love it.
Mia, you were exciting some of these women's flesh. Now you need to pipe down.
Okay, let me pipe down.
DMX, she said was ready. What was that? No, Mia, let me ask you real quickly, not to take over your segment. Do you think his voice was naturally like that, right?
Yes, he was anointed to do that. You know how some people do things and you can tell that ain't your niche. Like when I started blogging and going live and doing that, not everybody didn't have to tell me. I knew it was an anointing because it would just be so natural. When you hear DMX, you know he was not born to do anything else but rap. Like that was his thing because every time a DMX come, anything he would put out, I would just jam to because that was just him. He didn't have, you know how sometimes people are two different people, do the rapper side and then the regular. DMX was the same way all the time.
All the time.
That's what I loved about him.
DMX, we give him honor, we give shout out. My thing on him, I remember when the movie, and help me out, Mia, Belly, help me out, y'all. Is it Belly or Billy?
Belly. It's Belly, baby. Like belly.
Like Belly. All right. I got a lot of that. So let me say, okay. So I remember when that movie came out and the blue lights in the movie. Like it was something totally different that had not hit the scene yet. I also remember his collaboration with the late great Aaliyah. I just remember this stuff about him. Did not know that he had 17 kids though.
Oh, that's a lot of kids.
And baby. So his wife, the one that's known in the media to be with him, I forget her name. You guys help me with his wife's name. I know he had about 4 or 5 kids with her. But Mia, what did the 17 like? Was that reported?
Baby, because them tour kids.
Oh, okay. Break that down. Okay, what is a tour kid? That's good.
A tour kid is when you go on tour and you got somebody in every zip code. Honey, them tour kids. So when he would go certain places, yes, a lot of people in the gospel community too, they have tour kids too, but they just ain't being told. We on DMX tonight. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Those are tour kids. About 13 of them are tour kids. Yeah. My grandma say, tell the truth and shame the devil.
Hey, let me tell you something about this Aretha Franklin. I know we are on DMX tonight, but Aretha Franklin opened our eyes. If y'all keep on doing these gospel, don't y'all do no movie on the Caravans. Don't y'all do no movie on nobody else because don't you do nothing on James Cleveland either. But
No,
this is the
God.
tea about these tour kids. That is so real, Mia. So he had 17 kids. And of course we honor him. He was just in Mia. He did a video. He was at Leandra Johnson's house here in Atlanta. And it was him and Tiffany
Mm-hmm.
Andrews and a lot of other people. And they were singing. He was in good spirits. I'm telling you, the anointing looks, I hate this.
Yeah,
While the church teaches you that it has to look in a suit, it has to talk like, what's up, doc? It has to, no, bro. The anointing comes whoever he chooses to deposit it
exactly.
into. That's
Yep.
his choice. And
Yep.
so we honor you, DMX. We thank you for your love. Any DMX fans, put some X's in the comments for our boy. Rest
I
well.
know.
Oh, I did not know, Mia, that one of his daughters plays on Tyler Perry's Oval, the Oval. That's his daughter.
Really? Which one?
The
The
light skinned
maid?
girl. The light skinned girl. That is his daughter. That is
Nah,
his daughter.
she act like she could be his daughter.
You think? If y'all watch that show,
Yeah.
listen, we gotta move. Listen, we're going to now another hot topic, a fire topic, and I hope you guys are enjoying this because we got a couple more to go, and then we're gonna have a Q&A. And I want to talk. We're gonna get into some real tea on this second section, but the first section, there are rumors to be reported that The Rock, Mr. Dwayne Johnson, is putting his bid in to run for president in the next election coming up. Yes, that is true. The Rock. Hold on. I used to could do the eyebrow. Hold on. I used to do the eyebrow. The Rock, the wrestler, the actor. First of all, Mia, this man has taken a wrestling career and become a blockbuster.
Yep.
Movies, entertainment, what he's done with his career. But here's my question. Why does every entertainer think they can be the president now? And you know what? I blame Trump.
Yeah, he started it.
Trump. I don't get it. But before you put in, Mia, 46% of Americans, they took a poll, 46% of Americans agree that The Rock should be the president in the next election.
Well, I mean,
like,
that's a big percentage.
Shaman, you're right.
Listen, I could, if he getting that much, but this is the thing though. I think Kanye was just a mental case when he ran. I think that was something else. I really can't think that he was serious, even though I know he was serious, knowing his mental health background. But my stance on it is, I don't really mind you being in the entertainment industry. As long as you can do the job and you know what you know, I'm good with it.
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like Trump has made this, if you are a celebrity, if you are a reality TV, like Nene probably feels some oxygen now. I'm not saying that she does, but she may feel some oxygen one day because Trump did it, and we seen what happened with that, right? But I feel like everybody who is a reality TV show, a star, an actor, a director, they feel like I feel like it has devalued the seat of president. Like a long time ago, of course, we had Ronald Reagan, which was an actor before he became president. But these people were actually politicians who worked their way up through the ladder to become to that seat.
Correct.
Now it's like, are we living in a time where just because you have a major following, you can just be president?
Well, what about Arnold Schwarzenegger? He ran for governor and got it.
See?
And I'm with, if you can do the job and you're serious about doing the job, I'm with it. You know, I wasn't with Trump because I didn't feel like, first of all, I felt like Trump was, I'm not going to say how I really feel, but he just couldn't do the job. He was not right to be president over such a diverse country. Right. But if you know what you know your facts, and you know how to run the country, you could have worked in the circus for all I care. If you can run the country, go right ahead.
Listen, you heard from Judge Mia. Judge Noland says, I need you to be 16 years down there at the Senate. I need you to be down there with Maxine Waters and them. I need you to be all up in there learning at the feet of these people before you come trying to talk about you want my vote for some president. Next case. All right, Mia, I need you to talk about we have to switch this a little bit, but talk about this shooting, if you would. Just introduce the shooting of Deontay Wright.
Deontay Wright was driving with he had an air freshener hanging from his dashboard where the rearview mirror is. And the police officer said that they stopped him for that hanging. I believe in Minnesota, it's against the law to have that air freshener hanging from the dashboard. Well,
Really?
yes, when he was stopped, he called his mother, and this is from his mother. His mother said that when he called her, he said, "Mom, they're pulling me over," and she said, "What for?" He said, "Well, because I have the hanging air freshener." So his mama was like, "Well, just take it down." And then
Right.
he said he did. He took it down. He said, and then she said the officer asked him to get out the car, and he asked her for what. And she basically was like, because I said so. Then he asked her, she asked him to get off the phone. And I don't believe that he got off the phone quick enough, because the mother said all she heard next was scuffling and ruffling, and she heard like the phone tumble. And so she said she called his phone like 3 to 4 times, but it never answered. So then she said the next time she heard from anybody was the young lady in the car calling to tell her the officer had shot her son.
Let's
Horrible.
let's even tie this in, guys. For the ones that are watching Real Talk, of course, I know you've heard this on CNN, but you're getting the Real Talk and Mimi Land version tonight. Let's even tie this into the shooting of Adam Toledo, the 13-year-old that just got shot in Chicago. They said he
Mm-hmm.
dropped the gun. He was in the alley. It's becoming numb to us now, and we're not going to stay on this topic too much because it can just be browbeating. But it's becoming very numb to us. It's not meaning that
Yeah.
I don't care, but it's like we've been crying all or being upset all 2020.
Right.
Like we've really been, and so for us, it's kind of like. But here's the question for me: he got back in the car and tried to run away. We have to start noticing like this is how scared our kids are becoming of the police. Like
Yes.
it's like flee for your life type thing. And I don't know if he was thinking was that the best
Absolutely.
move. Because but for me, and I'll let you just expound it a little bit, and you guys can help me in the comments. Even if you do comply as a black man and even a black woman or a person of color, even if you do comply, you can still have the risk of being shot or being killed.
Absolutely.
Let me tell
Absolutely.
you a quick story. This happened to me a couple weeks ago. I got my. I will only share this with Real Talk because this is so embarrassing. I got my car. So my car insurance. I ain't gonna tell you who they are because I don't want you sending them no hate mail. But my
Mhm.
car insurance forgot to do something to put my stuff in the Georgia database. So
Okay.
when a cop just randomly ran my license just to be running it, pulled me over. He said it's not in the database. I said, sir, I pay my insurance every blah 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 blah. It comes out of my account. Blah 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 blah. Sir, we're trying to find it. But it was my fault, my
Mhm.
mistake, and I want to make this a point. I did not have the actual card on me at that time. I usually have it on my app.
Mhm.
Well, come to find out, I couldn't even get into my app. And I don't know if it's because I was first of all, he was so aggressive. I'm not even making this up. This is true life. He was so aggressive with me about this insurance stuff that I don't know if it was throwing me off. I couldn't. So I got locked out of my app. I called. So who do you call? You call your parents. So my
Yep.
dad was like, "Hey, no, sir, he pays. That's got to be a mistake." This is before we even knew that my insurance had made a mistake, right? He tells me, "I don't need to talk to your lawyer. First of all, hang up your phone." My lawyer, first of all, this is my father, so I don't even know why you would think I would call a lawyer, but okay, if that's in your mind and that's the story you want to go with, go ahead. So he says, "Give me your keys." He keeps telling me, "Give me your keys," and I'm like, "Sir, just give me one moment. Let me just clear this up because I don't want my car to be towed. Me have to go pay to
Right.
get it out. This is a long process, sir. So just be patient with me." Mia, very aggressive with me for no reason. Then, so now I heard that cops coming too. So it was another lady cop. She was on my passenger window. She knocked. They told me I had to roll down both windows. I was like, okay, that's extra. So I rolled down both windows. She was like, yeah, we need both of them down. She knocked on my window with her flashlight. She said, yeah, we need both
Oh.
of them down. So she was more nicer because she realized that he was being the aggressor. So they took my car. It was just so embarrassing. I got my car out that night because we hurry up and got that fixed, right? So I went and got my car. And let me tell you, before they drove off, she turned around and said to me, "It's raining, by the way. My friend has to come pick me up." The woman officer feels sorry for me because he's being so aggressive. She turns around and says, "Oh, are you sure your ride's coming?" Like, after y'all have put me through all of this. So my point of the story is, yes, probably it was my mistake because I didn't have the physical car because I didn't have it with me at the time. But I depended on my app. First of all, I didn't know that my insurance was going to do something crazy where it's not being reflected in the Georgia database, all that
Right.
stuff, which is what I heard sometimes can be common with car insurances if they don't do it every year or whatever. So my thing is, but that situation could have turned into
Oh,
something.
definitely.
If I would have said one thing smart to that man, that thing could have turned into something that I could be on the news.
Definitely. Definitely. That's why I say that's why I always say comply, even when because I have been stopped and I have been pissed to the highest level of festivity, honey. But when I tell you, I knew to comply. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight you in court. I'm going to take you to court. I'm going to file a complaint. I'm going to do all of that because, honey, I love to do a good sue now. Look at my record, honey. I done sue quite a few people. I love to take you to court and sue you real good, honey.
I love a good sue.
I love a
Hashtag,
good,
I love
baby,
a good
I
sue.
love a good sue, honey.
Matter of fact, hashtag tonight, live to sue. Don't y'all listen. Don't let the police kill y'all. Y'all just keep living so y'all can sue. Okay.
Listen,
So of course, I guess we just all we can do is just encourage and keep us lifted in prayer, man. I mean, there's so many
absolutely.
things that we could. I mean, sometimes you can ask, well, why did the 13-year-old have a gun? And I mean, we understand all of that, but enough is enough. So let's just keep each other covered
Right.
in prayer, and that's all we can do on that, Mia. I mean,
Absolutely.
it gets to be a lot. Okay, let's move in. We got a couple more topics. I see everybody. Brandy says unnecessary. OMG, these police. Oh my God, right? Uh, it doesn't matter. It's sad. They want to look like us, blast our music, but they hate us.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's terrible. It's terrible how people get stopped. You want to comply, but then they go crazy. But we still have to comply because, honey, like I say, I love a good old Sue, honey. I'll take you right on the court and get that white dollar, honey. Oh
Live
my
to
Lord.
live to good and sue. Okay, we got a couple more. I want you to do this with Mia. About our girl Kiara Sheard. I want you to do this.
Oh
Kiara,
my
y'all
God.
tag Kiara. Tell her we talking about her. Tag her right now. Kiara Sheard is doing some amazing things. Go ahead, take it, Mia.
Yes, okay. So Kiara Kiki Shear, that is my boo, my friend. Like I told you, she called me on my birthday and she said, Happy birthday. She likes to call me by my full name. She said, Happy birthday, Mia Nelson Tatum. And I said, Happy birthday, Kiara Shear Kelly. And yes, I believe the favor of God is on her life. Kiara is doing so much right now. I mean, she is from the Breakfast Club, honey, to the TV, to the Good Morning America, to everywhere. And you know what I love about Kiara is that she can go from the church house, she can go to the R&B world. She did a song with Nick Cannon, and that was absolutely amazing, honey, because he definitely, like, Nick had his good auto tune working, and I'm
Yes.
so happy, baby. Nick had his good auto tune, honey. But Kiara came in there with that straight old Clark voice
Listen,
and worked it
Kiara was
on out.
like, I didn't know that. Like, do you want me to play with you, Nick? Because I come to sing. I don't. Kiara was like, I don't know what you asked me to do. This is not wilding out. When we take this serious, okay?
Baby, Kiara gave him a run for his money. And she looks so pretty. I love the song. I
Yeah.
think that Nick is trying to do something a little bit different. And it was a good look for him if he's trying to cross over into the church world for the church people to know him. It was a good look for him. And so I thoroughly enjoyed the song and the good old auto tune, honey. Shade, no shade.
Listen, y'all need to go check out that video of Nick Cannon and Kiara Sheard singing "No Weapon" by Fred Hammond, and also her book "Big, Bold, and Beautiful" is out. I think me and Mia we're probably going to purchase one very soon, and we're going to give our reviews on the book.
Yes.
So we're gonna start up. Listen, I want to encourage everybody that's watching Mimi Land and Real Talk. I need y'all to get back reading books, bro. Stay woke. Stay woke. Kiara Shear, we're so proud of you. Like, I think she probably could have married me.
Oh, you was on the bandwagon too?
But I don't know if she got the message. I think it was too many haters. It was too many haters living in Detroit at that time. And so I couldn't really send the message way up there. But I'm really happy for Jordan. I really am.
Oh, I'm happy
for. Let me tell you something. Jordan is good friends with, of course, Jordan is a Q dog. He's good friends with a couple Q dogs that I went to college with at Kentucky State University. So shout out to Mr. Jordan Kelly. We see you, man. We see you, Kiara. We are very proud of you. It keeps happening for me.
Yes, I love when she starts singing that. I listen to that sometime in my car, and it reminds me so much of me. Like when she starts singing, because let me tell you, everything that I secretly tell God that I want, it's like it just starts popping up. Like, Lord, I want to do this. Well, God, I want to do that, and it just started happening. And I was saying the other day, like this song resonates with so many people. It can reach the masses. I love the song.
That's the type of song that when I get my first big movie role and when I get my first Grammy, that's the type of song that I'll reach back and I'll grab.
Not reach back.
I'll reach back and I'll grab. And because it keeps happening. Listen, she sings the mess out of that song, but it just keeps happening for me.
Yes.
I feel something. I'm sorry. We got to move off that because I feel something turning. Oh, God. Thank you. It keeps happening. Okay. Y'all go get that book, Big, Bold, and Beautiful. And y'all tell us, please write us, inbox us, tell us what you think about it. And we just love the whole, Clark, good luck to Bishop, presiding Bishop, Andrew Sheard,
yes.
and First Lady Karen Clark Sheard. We excited. If the Lord don't come back, we'll be at convocation.
Oh, yes, I will.
Mia, you're gonna clown. You're gonna clown. Oh. I know your outfits are gonna be ridiculous.
You already know I've got a whole lineup ready for convocation. So I'm ready. Meet me there. Beat me there. Don't meet me there.
Aunt Mother Betty, watch her check her clothes before she leaves. Check her clothes. Check her outfit. No, I'm saying, okay, here we go. So let's get into, we got a couple more and we are moving at good time. I hope you guys are enjoying. We're going to play a game with you guys too. I got a game I want to play and then we'll be done. And so let me see if I want to play the game. No, let's keep going. Let's keep moving. All right, so there is a TV show that I am loving right now. 2 TV shows. One of them I'm kind of iffy on. The other one I'm really loving. But the first TV show that I'm kind of... Jamie Foxx is back with a TV series. Okay? Y'all remember Jamie Foxx had the Jamie Foxx show. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Okay. Yeah, y'all remember that? Just shake your head like you did. All right, so if you remember... So now he's back on Netflix with a new TV series called My Dad's Son or something like that. Tom Greer is in it. There's a lot of other actors and people who are in it. Mia, I don't know if you guys comment in the comment section. I don't know how I really feel about that. Maybe I'm still expecting Jamie to be old comedy back in the day, Jamie. Of course, we know Jamie Foxx is an amazing actor. Everything he does is gold. But this new comedy, I don't know. I don't know. It's so different from the old comedy. New comedy is totally. So do you get what I'm saying? Anybody know what I mean? New millennial comedy is
different.
It's totally different. Yeah. We laugh at different stuff. So I think he's kind of trying to find his niche, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys be on the lookout on that show. But there is one show that I give great reviews on. And the show is called Them, THEM, Them on Amazon Prime. That show, if you're familiar with the with Jordan Peele's Us, if you're familiar with another one that Jordan Peele has done, it falls in the vein of those movies. It's like a scary, spooky movie, but it talks about what it really talks about is the migration where blacks would move from the South to the North and they would move out west to Hollywood. But people don't really know what these black families endured trying to move into these all-white neighborhoods. Oh, yeah. Mia, it's going to take you somewhere. Please watch it on Amazon Prime. It gets 2 thumbs up from me.
Is that the demonic one? Or
That's
us demonic?
she
You know,
said earlier.
honey, I'm saved all day. I don't do all them
Mia,
spirit. Y'all can have
Mia,
them kind. I don't do it, honey.
this
Give me some
listen,
of making. That's all I want.
listen, Mia, you're not ready for this. It's demonic.
No.
Let me tell you how demonic it is. They gotta fight the white people. Excuse me for all my white followers. I love you guys, but they gotta fight them in the streets. And then they gotta come in their own house, and there's white demons. These people they're white people who have passed, and they're demons now. They gotta fight them when they get back in their home.
Do
So the
demons.
church, the Holy Ghost in me rose up. I said,
Did it?
hold on. I said, we ain't gonna fight two demons in one day. I said, one of them gotta die and move on. I said, who's writing this picture? Because ain't nobody plead the blood yet. Ain't nobody called on Jesus. Didn't nobody start walking around clapping their hands? I said, what's happening? Literally, Mia, when they go back, so after they deal with the white people trying to push them out of the neighborhood, I'm not trying to give it all away. You guys got to watch it. They go back in, and the demon is choking the daughter. It's just like, but I give it 2 thumbs up. It's really...
Tell the viewers if you guys are talking to me, I'm sorry that I can't see what you're saying, but I love everybody. I just wanted to throw that in.
Mia cannot see on your end, so I'm going to. Oh, Brandy says she says she saved all day laughing.
That's right. Brandy is my number one. When I tell you Brandy love her some me, and I love her as well. She is my.
Shout out to Brandy. Thank you for rocking with us, and everybody else, Regina, everybody else, Miss Edney. There's some other people that I'm missing. Thank you, everybody. Kayla, thank you, everybody who is rocking with us, who's watching. We got a couple more, and then we're getting ready to play a game, and then we're getting ready to get up out of here. One last thing for the people who have took the Pfizer vaccine. It is now out that we may, because I took Pfizer. Mia, have you got the vaccine yet?
No, God, I'll wait. I'm scared.
Really, Mia?
Can
you tell the viewers why?
Because he didn't tell me to do that. It wasn't in my spirit. It wasn't in my spirit, and I ain't do it. And I was signed up to do the Johnson & Johnson one. And when I went to go, I had an appointment and everything. And when I went to go, my spirit just would not let me go do it. And I turned my car back around, and I went home and got back in the bed. Yeah.
The Holy Ghost blocked it because you have found out that the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is now giving over 1% of people who took it is giving them severe blood clots.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
That's Fun crazy.
Fact. So your Holy Ghost works. Holy Ghost works. But for the people who took Pfizer, like me, we may have to take a 3rd shot. We already had to take 2, Mia. Now they're telling us that we have to take 3 because there's different variants out here. The African variant, all this stuff. So just be encouraged, guys. If you already have started the vaccine, go ahead and just do what they tell you to do because we're already in it now.
Yeah, definitely. Just take it. If you feel comfortable taking it, I think it's to each his own. If you feel comfortable taking it, take it. If you don't, you don't.
Amber Hall says, I'm waiting as well. So she's waiting to take hers as well.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm going to be the last on the list. See how y'all. If y'all look okay, then I'll go and do it.
Y'all see the survivor in her? So she wants all of us to fall off. And she wants to...
See how y'all fine, honey, without no vaccine. I've been very fine.
I'm vaccinated and I had no problems. Me either, Brandy. I've had no problems. I had a sore arm. My arm is very sore. It's
I figured you know what I felt. This is what I felt like. Johnson & Johnson couldn't even get baby powder right, honey. So how you think you gonna shoot some up in my arm? Man of God, you're not gonna do it. And that's what I was signed up to get. And I wasn't comfortable with the Johnson & Johnson. So I'm gonna wait and see how I feel about the Pfizer or the other one. I think it's the Moderna. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait and see if y'all still got all y'all limbs and y'all eyes and y'all.
If I go blind, you know, run.
Right.
I was like, I got a friend in Texas that has not got it yet. Could you go down there and get her? No, but I was saying, well, oh my goodness. Hello? Are you there? Okay, so here we go, guys. We'll be right. Oh, you took, Brandy says I took the Moderna. Okay. All right, Brandy, that's a good one. So the Pfizer, but for those who took Pfizer, you heard it here on Real Talk and meets Mimi Nan, because tonight we're together. You heard it here. We may have to go back and get a third shot in 6 to 12 months. So just be abreast up on that. Listen, that's all we have. We made it through the fire topics. I'm getting ready to play a game with Mia. And we're getting ready to do our finishing, what I like to call Real Talk, get it off your chest. And this is not just for me and Mia. This is for you guys too. You guys have one thing to type in that you want to get off your chest tonight. We can talk about it. We can pray about it. We can do whatever you want to do about it. But this is a space. After we play this game, this is a space where you can get it off your chest. Hashtag, y'all need to type in that comments. Real Talk, get it off your chest. Now listen. Now don't be telling us and ain't no somebody's man is cheating. This ain't the place to do that on get it off your chest. But just if you want, you got some things that you just want to, just speak about. This is the time to do it. Okay, Mia, listen, I'm getting ready to play a game, and you did not know I was going to do this with you, but we're having fun. Right? We're having fun. So listen, okay. I'm going to say a word, and I want you to sing the first song that comes to your head. It's a game being played everywhere, but don't nobody play like my show, because my show, I bring the real singers on here. They can sing for real, and I sing with them, all right? So the first word, we're going to do 3 words, and then we out of here. The first word is name. You got 10 seconds.
There is a name. There is a name. There is a name. There is a name. Bless that name. That name. Oh, Jesus. There is a name.
Y'all clap your virtual hands, but there is a name. Come on here, sing, Mia. I thought she was about to do dun 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 name. I thought she was going there, but she didn't go there. All right, Mia, your turn. So you get to ask me one. I'm gonna pop back at you, and then we can do a both, because I just don't want to pick on her. So she can. Yes, I'll play tonight. All right, you go ahead.
Okay.
I may lose, y'all. It's Mimi Land versus Real Talk. Oh my God. All right, here we go.
Jeans.
Tell me, is there any more room for me in those jeans? That I like it. Yeah!
You got it. I was thinking of that song too.
Was you really, man?
Yes.
That's what the Holy Ghost will do for you. It keep you in link. See, we did good. Okay, we got one more. Okay, your word, Mia, is. Ooh, I ain't gonna be mean to you. I'm gonna make it easy. Oh, this is kind of hard. Forgive.
Oh, forgive.
Forgive. Ooh. Oh, Mimi Leah thought she was gonna win tonight. Nah, she ain't gonna win. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna start. Go ahead. I'm gonna start the clock now.
I can make my song. I ain't gotta know it. Do a song. Y'all know.
See, we wouldn't even know. Go ahead.
Lord, forgive me. Lord, please forgive me of the sin and wrong I've done. I just want to be right. Lord, please forgive me.
Yes,
Lord,
yes.
Forgive me.
Yeah.
All of my sin and wrong. I just want to be right.
Come on, clap your hands. That was Lord Forgive Me by Mia Nelson Tatum. It's going to be dropping on all digital outlets everywhere. You go cop that. She hasn't recorded it yet, but y'all go cop Lord, Please Forgive Me. That was good. All right, one more for me. And if I blow it, Mimi Land wins.
Oh, thank you.
Oh God. All right. We got one more, and then we done. And then we get ready to go to Dr. Betty Nelson's daughter. Don't play with her. Brandon, you got your fans every time. That's Dr. Betty Nelson's daughter. Don't play with her. That's okay, because she about to give me a word, and I'm about to win the game. All right, here we go. I'm ready, Mia.
Holy Ghost.
Oh no, because the song I'm thinking of, I can't do all the notes. Oh, Mia. Holy Ghost, fall down on me. Let your spirit fall down on me. Oh, I can't do all that. I couldn't even hear the key change. Clap your hands.
But you was quick. You was quick on your feet though.
Yeah. So we are both winners tonight.
Yes.
Family, Real Talk family, and Mimi family. Matter of fact, we're not both winners. I give it to the lady in the house. Mimi Land wins. Woo, 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 woo. All right, listen, we played that game. For all the singers out here, what I love, Mia, about both of people who follow us, and of course your bloodline. Mia, do you not know I have singers in my family, but I'm the only one that really, I guess, takes singing serious. Like I have. So you grew up with singers and musicians and preachers. I grew up with preachers, but I'm really kind of by myself.
Wow.
I am. I'm wondering. So my story would be, I've had amazing support from my mom and my dad. So let me tell you, can I share this fun story? We're going to get to the last. My mom and dad used to always try to coach me how to sing, but they really didn't know how to do it because they're not singers, but they know what sound good and what don't sound good.
Right.
So Mia, I would come home after church and my mom would be like, you screamed. It was too much screaming in that song. You did too much screaming. I was like, what, mama? She said, you need to, we gotta, you can sing, baby, but you ain't gotta do all them runs and just sing the song. You scream the song, just sing the song. I would be like, thank you for your vocal notes. I'll take them and I'll work on them. Thank you so much for your vocal notes. But what were some of the things that Dr. Betty Nelson would give you? Because I know she's giving you so much nuggets. But vocally, my parents couldn't sing, but they tried their best to help me. But what are some things? Just one thing she gave you.
Oh, the number one thing was breathing. Breathing. She could tell my mom was a stickler about breathing, and when you don't pronunciate, that was another one too. We would have to over pronunciate, and I love like she would always do that, and I think she got on me because I come from a family of singers, but I don't take singing seriously, so it was never important to me. So, because to me, I feel like I'm not a singer. I'm doing what I love to do, and it's not singing. And so
Right.
she would be on me about, you need to take this seriously, and yada yada yada. But yeah, I think breathing was her number one tip.
Mia, what what I love about this, we're having a moment and everybody's just tuned in, right? But here's a moment between brother and sister. I used to go back and look at y'all in 3 days, and I didn't really hear you sing a lot. And then now, over the past 2 or 3 years, to really hear you start singing, I need you to stop telling people that you're not really a singer.
Well, I don't feel that way. I feel like I come from a singing family, but I don't feel like I'm a singer. You know how you?
Oh well, you compare? Are you comparing to their gifts or something?
No, I don't compare to their gifts. Because I know where my lane is, but I don't call myself a singer because I don't feel like I'm a singer. Now, if you would say, are you a commentator? Do you blog? Do you give?
Oh,
I am, because that's what I do. I give it, like, tell it like it is. But a singer, if I have to sing, I will. I can, but I don't consider myself a singer.
that is so interesting, because man, you do better than the average Joe could ever. Like, how people who usually say that sometimes can just hold a note. That's why they say, well, I'm not really a singer, I can just hold a note. But you can do more than hold a note. You can do a lot more than hold a note. You're really gifted. I hope that one day you may record something just one time. You think so? No. I tried. Y'all told me to do it. It didn't work. So we're moving on with the show. I tried for all the fans who want you to record an album. I tried, but we'll keep praying about it. All right, here we go. We're ready to get real talk. Get it off my chest. Mia, I'm gonna let the ladies in the house start first. I've enjoyed this time together. I've had fun. I think we need to keep doing this because I love hosting with somebody else because it gives me more energy.
Yeah,
I just love it. But I'm gonna let you get something. Anything you want to talk about. And Regina said something before you start, Mia. She says Mia is a strong soprano. Are you kidding me? She's yes. Do you not know that?
that I'm a strong.
Yes, like you are.
Like I've done a lot of background work. Like I did the vocals that you hear on James Fortune, I believe.
Okay.
I did those background vocals. A lot of stuff on my mom's record. The other person I ain't gonna even name her. Like so many people that I have done, but again, it's not about whether you can or you can't, because I do know that I have my own style and that the Lord gives me, and that He will shift the room, and there's an anointing there. So I just like I don't know. I just don't feel like
Go
I'm a
ahead,
singer.
Mia.
I don't take singing seriously. Not like how my brother takes it seriously, my sister takes it seriously, my mother takes it seriously, of course, because that was her career for so many years and still is. So, yeah, I think that you are what you do. And that is like, I am a mom. I do that. I'm a wife. I do that. Singing is just, if you ask me to do it and I feel like I want to do it, I'll do it. But it is not like, that's not what pays my bills. That's not what makes me happy. This is what makes me happy. Encouraging people when and that's why I say, when you know your purpose, even though I come from a singing background, and a lot of people, and I know they don't mean any harm, they try to throw me into, well, you can sing, so that's what you should do. Well, no, because that is not what fulfills me. What fulfills me is encouraging people, being transparent, being such a to where people can understand, dang man, if she can get through it, so can I. That is what I do. That is who I am. A singer is just something I can do.
That is so eloquently stated. That makes so much sense to me because for people, and we do it all the time, Mia, for we feel like, well, we're both the same. Why aren't you doing it?
Yeah.
We both can sing. We both can play basketball? Why? But it's what, say it again. You said it's what you do is, what'd you say?
Singing is not what I do. I'm a mom. I do that. That's who I am. I'm a wife. That's who I am.
What
Um,
you do is who you are. I
yeah.
love that.
And singing is not what I do. It's I can. Just because you can do a thing don't mean that that's what you are put on this earth to do. And singing was not what I was placed here to do.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so is that, I'm gonna let you get your thing off your chest. Was that what you wanted to get off your chest?
Yes, that's what listen. Get it off my chest.
Get it off your chest.
And you know what? I want people to stop comparing me to my siblings. Stop comparing me. I get that so much. People tell me, "Oh, you gonna preach like your brother and like your daddy. You gonna sing like your mama, like your Tita." And like, listen, I am me. And even though for a long time, no one really ever saw me like that, because I was doing my own thing. What you have to understand is, and I really hope y'all get this, the Lord was birthing me for now. So you didn't see me back then, but He was doing something to me. I could not be around singing and crafting something that I was not passionate about. The Lord knew what He was doing in my life. So stop comparing me to my mama. Don't compare me to my daddy or to my brother or to my older sister. I am just Mia. And you don't always have to feel like, because I'm a Nelson, you already know how I am. I am my own person. And that is what I want to get off my chest. Please just let me be me.
And I love it. In those sentiments, can I get something off my chest? I love it.
Go
I
ahead.
love it. And so, and friend, hearing you say that makes us, helps us to get even closer and our bond even stronger, because I agree with that. So in my situation, my dad both of my parents are hard workers. kind of worked their way from the ground up. They've been together since high school, since junior year of high school. And they're still married now. So they've been married for like 36, 37 years. They waited to, get married, to have children. They did it, I guess, the American dream way. They were the first people in their families to open up a Black-owned pizza shop. After the pizza shop, they went to get own apartment complex that they own today, multiple. And then, of course, they raised my sister, my oldest sister. If you Google her, Bresha Pruitt, Beresha Pruitt. She is one of those. She was competing back in the Dominique Dawes day. She's a little younger than Dominique Dawes, but she came after the Dominique Dawes era. The only reason why my sister didn't go to the Olympic trials, so they come around every 4 years, is because she hurt herself on the first Olympic trials. And so when the second one came around, my dad and mom just sent her off to college. They said it's because she was about 16, 17 when that happened. And then they was like, no, you just stay in school, or something happened with that story. I was younger. But anyway, if you go to YouTube, you can find out what she's about. But getting off my chest, my dad's a politician now. He's a city councilman where I'm from, back at home in Kentucky. And my mom is just herself, and my sister owns her own gymnastics facility called BP Elite now. So she coaches girls. The only Black-owned gymnastics facility it's in Evansville, Indiana. So I would say, Mia, it got to be within 50-mile radius. It got to be. She's the only African-American woman, or African-American, period.
Wow.
So for me, I always felt like, being the youngest, I had to, but it was never in a negative way. But I had to kind of live up to a certain standard, and I never could be even. Oh, this is so good. I've never shared this.
Wow.
I ain't gonna cry. I'm a thug. No, but I've never really, because I remember I shared with you earlier, my mom and dad, my sister watch everything I do, and I appreciate that because it caused me to be the man of standard that I am today.
Right.
I never really could do outside the box things. And what I mean, prime example, even on my show, what I do now, because I love the Lord, of course I represent, and I am a man now. You put away childish things. So I have all of that, right? But it's something always in the back of my head. Don't you do that, Nolan. You better talk. You better talk right. Don't you embarrass us. Don't you? And so I've never shared that. And I'm not really mad about that. But if that's something I had to get off my chest and anybody could relate, I've always had to kind of walk the walk without being. Now, everybody else, my cousins, everybody else, now I'm not saying they're bad people, but they would have more freedom than what I was able to really have.
They can go outside the line.
There you go. And I've always had to, and it doesn't make sense if I step off that line, because that doesn't make sense. Right. But they don't really realize sometimes, parents and people who love you so much, they want you to do the right thing. They don't realize that you have to draw your own line in life.
Exactly.
And so I've always had to just walk the line, and it doesn't make sense to them if I ever went another direction. So this is something that it just relates to you. It's a whole totally different, scenario, right? But it relates to just the whole family dynamic. And so, yeah, that's and that's still where I am today. I'm working on it. It's like me. I tell them all the time, I'm a man now. Leave me alone. But in the back, to them, well, you ain't gonna embarrass me. I don't care how much a man got. So that's kind of where I am, guys. So if anybody can relate to these stories that we just shared, just getting this off our chest, I want you to write us later. I want you to inbox us. Because, I hope this blesses somebody. That blessed me, Mia. What you said blessed me.
Well, I'm glad that you are able to get it off your chest. And what you have to do is you have to continue to be you, and then your family, they will get in line and understand, okay, this is the line that Nolan is in. Because I had that with my mom a couple of times where she didn't understand, but I had to continue to be me. And sooner or later, your family will understand, okay, she not changing. This is what she wants to do. And we have to understand she may do some things we don't understand, and she may say things that we don't understand. However, she's doing what she needs to do as a grown woman. And I think you have to get to that point for yourself as well.
100% correct. 100% correct. And I'm working on it each and every day. Because at the end of the day, Mia, we always want to honor our mother and father, right?
Right.
And at the end of the day, they gonna live their life.
Have lived it. They have lived it.
Have lived.
They've done everything they wanted to do.
So it's so I feel a freedom coming over this microphone now.
Oh, you do you feel free, man of God?
I feel freedom just snuck up my back. My God. Listen, I really want to encourage, and thank you, Mia, for that encouragement. I really want to encourage because a lot of times you have to stretch your wings out to see how far they can go sometimes, not in a negative sense, but you have to see what you build up, what you built out of and what you're made of. So yeah, that was encouraging to me. Anybody else? Listen, we got a couple more seconds. We're going to close this down. I'm going to let Miss Mimi Land, I want to let her close it out where you can follow her, all the things that she may have coming up, because this has been an amazing time. And I do see you guys, your comments, so I'm not ignoring your comments. But please, if you have anything that you want to get off your chest, or if you want to write us or inbox us, please do that. I'm not a therapist. Miss Mia is anointed to probably do this for sure. But if you want to just talk to me, I'm there for you. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. I'm going to let Miss Mimi Land take and close us out. I love you guys. And until next time, we're going to do this again. We're going to definitely do this again. All right. Go ahead, Miss Mimi Land. Take us out and then close us on out of here.
Before I close us out, I want to tell everyone, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We have definitely enjoyed you. Even though I could not comments, I can definitely feel the love in the room. I want to thank Noland for inviting me on your platform to let me share. And just please remember that you matter and you are enough. You don't have to listen to naysayers or what he say and what she say and all of that. You matter. You are enough. And when you put God first, and when he's the head of your life and that thing lines up, then you just walk it. You walk it how it's supposed to go. And listen, I'm parent, as I said earlier, because I have learned in my 39 years of living that transparency is a ministry. And that's what I want to be. That's what I want to do. I want to live and be the best version that I can be of me. And I love you guys. You can always reach out to me on my Instagram. I am the Mia Nelson Tatum at Instagram, Facebook, Mia Nelson Tatum. You can also email me at miathemillionaire@gmail.com and let's connect. Let's definitely connect. And I'm just so glad you invited me. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, she's such a professional. Listen, we're gonna try to get her down here at I Matter, because the people in Atlanta want to meet you who have not met you. Of course, people know who you are, but we got to get you down here at the I Matter conference as well. Okay.
Yes, I definitely am coming.
All right. We love you guys. Thank you for rocking with us. Y'all share this video. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on all of our social media platforms. Until next time, be encouraged, and we love you. We out of here. Bye, y'all.
Bye.